is the reason for savage acts. The Irish, the other side of my family, was enslaved for years and beaten, lived in famine, scared every day, every night, not knowing if we would ever get to fight again. We've waited 8,000 years being born into person to person. No one really strong enough, no one that had the mind of this young man that we now enter. Or yes, Galileo, he knew it at the very beginning. He saw a planet explode, basically destroyed. It's in a million pieces what can happen. Oh, how foolish we think. For the planet blew up.
Yeah, Fox. It's really bad out here. I don't know what to do. There's people that are just going all over the place. We can't go outside. Everything's blocked off. Everything's blocked off. I'm sorry, I don't.
Maybe if you want such a mama's boy, you do a little bit more. It's been about 10 years since I've seen a face. This is, or was, Earth. We found out almost the same day that the Earth was going to blow up in 2 weeks. There was a way to live on another planet, flourish life, create a new atmosphere, new sun. Very simple. It's a plan. We reach a cycle, and then we get rid of a lot of people, especially once a planet blows up.
I'm glad you finally perfected it, no? It's funny how simple we try to make things. Complex. Simple. How complex it is to be simple, and how simple it is to try to be complex.
It's been a lot of connections, stories that is to never be brought up, talked about, written about. People don't know what to do with that kind of knowledge. When it comes down to everything, it's all knowledge. Joshua, how are you? My buddy, come on, get up. Let's go. Let's go to the table. We have a plan. We figured out how to save everyone.
New endeavors, lost treasures, body feeling, heart sailing, dying from the flu, people all around you. Upon the gates we shall wait, on the trail, tell this tale, keep 'em safe, testing your lies, catching flies, chuck it, bucket, cry, dead, asleep, stare at the body that used to be past. It's time. I guess you don't know the kind of powers that lie. This is it. This is the life. Oh shit. No. That was very loud. You know, it's night time now. And there's that. Just a bush. It's just a bush. I thought that was somebody. It's very haunted here in Austin. I'll tell you, I've seen some pretty wild stuff so far. No kidding. You hear me? No fucking kidding. Some crazy ass shit going down here in Austin. Right over here. Goes laundromats, cemeteries. Just depends what you want, what you believe. You run me out. I am titanium. Laying down. And we've got to figure it out for all of us. Line. It's all been right in front of our eyes. Just like Fox and Joshin said, it's all right here. Let me show you. Wait. He's so cute. None shall be able to capture what's inside. I cannot be defeated no longer. What's been said and done is not written in our history books. For now we know our history books are full of lies. lies to fill a fantasy to the ones who sit in comfort and own what's rightfully ours. I don't think so. If someone stole my horse when I was in the 1800s, I would shoot him. If we were playing poker and you cheated, I would shoot him. If my wife cheated, I would shoot her. It's this heart that I've been given. It's one person. This one person I can thank for that, and that would be Jesus Christ. He's entered my heart, and He's blessed me with peace, and says there's another way. It's the castles of the sky. But even Jesus knew there had to be sacrifice. The difference between a good man and a bad man. I gotta get to my feet looking the right color. Nice. Ooh, look how tan they are.
Luis, puedes ir al cine.
Sí.
Oh,
Couldn't be late, I'm gonna be late! This is my big day!
Mary. Oh, me encantan las películas en
Me
3D.
encanta eso, se me... Tué.
Luis, you can go to concerts too. Luis, también puedes ir a conciertos.
También Korean talcientos.
Mary, yes, I can see my favorite singers. Mary, sí, puedo ver mis cantantes favoritos. Luis, you can go to the theater. Luis, puedes ir al teatro.
Ahora sí, al teatro.
Mary, I have never gone to the theater. Mary, nunca he ido al teatro. Luis, you should go. It's fantastic. Luis, deberías.
She will be.
Santa Claus. Josh Fox, tell him. That's right. Come on, man. Get off his cowboy hat. Come on, Josh, I need my cowboy hat. Come on, don't get ready. You're not gonna let me wear my cowboy hat. Not today. Come on, guys. I'm gonna wear my cowboy hat just like you. I like my cowboy hat. Come on, Josh, boxing. Prairie, let's get it. I'm gonna wear a cowboy hat too. What you guys do with get? Please tell me you didn't put him in here. Josh and Bushy, they put me in the freezer. I'm so cold. Guys, let's tie up, man. It's supposed to be teamwork, not this kind of stuff. Fighting. Castles in the sky. Yeah, I'll be his cowboy hat. Do it, I will. Don't forget my glasses either. Go ahead, call Josh in America. Cause guess what? This ain't America. This is American, not American. And I know there's something to tell you, man. This is a story. Well, I fight for justice, peace, tranquility, humanity is. You know what finger I put up? You. Because you're number one. I don't need no guns. Because I got these guns right here. Bring the curse to you until you stop stealing money from people. This curse will be on you and your future generations forever until you do just by the ones you've done wrong. You will always feel pain, a struggle for money, relationship, and trust. Never again will you get away with such hurtful acts towards someone. Not in the way that you're going about it. Not in the way that you went about it. Any way that could be thought of or construed. It will no longer happen. We are absolved from any kind of scams. Here, forever, and always. And until you change, and you start helping the people that you've done wrong, the people that you know you could help.
Just like the movies you guys make. They're always different, never the exact same. It's always a similar story though. In every genre. I mean really, the genres are just different times of people's lives. We all experience some genre, every genre, in some point, at some point, in a human life. Once we become something new, it all depends on how you do here. Because I've seen people come back as bugs, roaches, seen them come back as whales. This angel thing is not what you think. They're emotionless, overly powered creatures.
ingrained in evil. It's not something you can change. We did it. We finally did it, Timmy Fox and Joshua. Come up here. He's the one that discovered it. Let's read the story. Come on, read your mission statement.
You'll never.
Come on, show some moves, dance! You're gonna get your butt kicked. Mr. Wrong Mike Kachi. This isn't real. What happened? What happened? What was lights? What was everyone lights? I've created a time machine to go back in time. I have the power to change consciousness at will. It's not like the person's not the same person when I take over. It's still them that is trapped inside. You could almost say like in a coma, dreamland, they would call it. I just take over so I can make changes to people. This old fella right here, the one that you'll see and say I know him. You might know this physical appearance, but you don't know me. Those that know me think I look different. Everyone thinks I look different because I look different to other people. I never look the same. I always change. It's very simple. It's very simple that none of you guys were willing to even hear it. Listen. I could go be something else for a little bit, but humans, I like humans. I like the way they do things. Angels are just not how you think they are. They're a lot different. If you're comparing a emotionless psycho within, confusing, doesn't start it back pages, at least I date my pages, so if you read this, look for the date. Life changes fast. A lot has happened. Jobs. I got laid off on the 3rd of January. Collected unemployment. Now I work at Corey's in Palm Coast. As of now, I can't be me. Such fearless human.
You don't know what kind of identities I've got. It's pretty wild to think, ain't it? Why don't we go ahead and trick them? Why don't we go ahead and put on this facade that the world so desperately wants? Yeah. Maybe it might open up something for you. You know.
Austin! I'm Captain America, like this traffic jam. I could fucking run into something. There's a race, that's what he was talking about. God damn it, Johnny. Man, this is sick. No one told me I had to be here. It's funny, as bad as things seem, I'm not sad, oddly happy. But since I'm so uncomfortable all the time, when I have something like sitting on the beach in the shade, drinking, smoking, have some food, a chew, bug spray, all the things that make life a little less miserable. And music, I'm thinking about it so much, I don't even know what to say. Actually, see, it's funny the way people contradict themselves. It's funnier how sleepy it's funnier how
Narrator, let us be the readers. You'll discover that being the narrator is not the same thing as being yourself. It's a role, and a dramatic one. Absorb it and inhabit it. You're always building a habitation in your prose, a place from which you speak to the reader. You're never merely sincerely yourself. The question then becomes, who are you? That's a question every
we are offering to pay your deductible. Yes, I said it. I said it, your deductible. And your rental car, it's on us. Don't worry about it. We are
sense of who you are, what role you choose to play, what gesture you make toward the reader. These things are far more important than ideas of style or voice. Asked to write short sentences, writers often say, but what about my style? What will that do to my voice? As if they're sure they have one. Style and voice are passive constructs, markers of individuality, bow ties of self. They have more to do with what the writer makes of himself than how the reader experiences his prose. The idea of voice at least implies a notion of dramatic presence, a sense of the writer's gesture. But what's a writer's style? Style is an expression of the interest you take in the making of every sentence. It emerges almost without intent from your engagement with each sentence. It's the discoveries you make in the making of the prose itself. We assume that style is self-expression. It can be, but only in this sense. It's the fusion of your command of language and your commitment to your own intent, even as your intent shifts under the weight of opportunity. public self-expression. But it does clarify an important thought. Style shouldn't linger over awareness. You don't need to think about style. It is likely to appear in the character of your thinking, the shape of your ideas, your sense of humor or irony, as it is in any stylistic markers in the prose itself. But this will only be true if your prose is clear enough to reveal the character of your thinking, the shape of your ideas, and your sense of humor or irony. Where ambiguity rules, there is no style or anything else like having. Pursue clarity instead. In the pursuit of clarity, style reveals itself. Your clarity will differ from anyone else's without your intending to make it different. Years later, looking back over your collected works, you can contemplate your style at leisure. For now, you have more important things to think about, like revision.
The largest, well, one of the largest hail repair restoration shops. Look, if you want us to get you in, we can get you in. I mean, I'm not to argue when's your appointment, get your car fixed. I mean, look, right now, let me tell you this, you come in, I'll go ahead and your deductible's already $250, you're already doing me a favor. I'll give you $200 just for switching shops. How's that sound? I like it. See what I did here? This sign is from Walmart. You see how you see no soliciting. Come on. When did that become a bad thing? I like it too. I like that you think the same way. Just gotta do a little bit of glitter, you know. That's it. You I used to be. At the significance of our art and history, like it has individual interpretations based upon
touch it. This is my presentation. And you know what? While working on this presentation, actually, pretty sure I invented something. I'm gonna call it boards. You gotta put a little bit yourself. I'm not even completely done with this one. I still gotta put a whole nother layer. Now think about it. Once it gets to a certain weight, just start a new one. It's something fun to do. It's teaching me how to market. I think this is the best one I've came up with so far.
Much to say. I'm watching you walk away. I'm so glad you showed up for your session. I have your favorite song on. This time.
Thank you, sir, for coming to our door and offering your services to us. This is very convenient. I talked to a guy, Chuck. He actually became my boss at an auto glass shop in Florida, down in Port St. Lucie. He introduced me into the Halo game because it's something that's really serious, and it's something that's so easy. And Chuck used to work for the cable company. When cable first came out, he said he would be walking back to his car at 9:30, and people would come running down the road saying, "Just do my house, please, just one more house." It's a big thing.
Yeah, I come to Planet Fitness just like everyone else. For the massage chairs, they're just amazing. You know, out there, my legs are, sore, my back is sore, my neck gets sore. I turn the intensity to medium, and there you go. That's perfect. Beautiful. How amazing. And it's done. It's already done. That's unbelievable. It's not what I was expecting. Not to sit here and watch TV, because I like to do that too. Yeah, I can do backflips and you know, I'd be getting hot out there. Sometimes I gotta cool down. But other times, other people. If I could do that, I'd be the next Thomas Edison. And I just pulled that idea right out of the sky. Because that's how things work. You didn't know that's how things work. Now you do. Red Bulls. Coke in a can. Dave Chappelle. There it is. I've been looking for him. I'm Mark Wahlberg, huh? I don't care how much power they got, 'cause I got one shot and I got one time on my head. I'm gonna buy me a car. I'm gonna go over to that bar. I'm gonna say, hey, what's your name? I'm okay. Looking for a man, and I say, there you go. I've been on the wrong road. Take it back off my track. I've been losing time. They say that's a crime, but I'm alright. I'm okay. To the guys at NBC, I heard you put the kibosh on me. You know, I've kiboshed before I'll kibosh again. Got a hair on my tongue. Do you know how much I hate that? Of course you do. You put it there. I know where you live. I know how long you lived there. You think I'm the only one that watches you. Josh and Foxen, he watches you. You know who else watches you too? Should I get my other friends? What did that look like when you had it like that? It is scary, yeah. Oh no, it's not that scary. Hey, cut. Revealed they were searching his plane for contraband. Sources are suggesting Juice WRLD took several Percocet pills to hide them from authorities, leading to his emergency on January 22nd. After Juice WRLD's official cause of death was released to the public, his family shared a statement on Instagram thanking fans for their support and announcing the posthumous music is on the way. They plan on honoring Juice's talents, his spirit, and the love he felt for his fans, sharing unreleased music, other projects that he was passionately in the progress of developing. They wrote, "There will be a public tribute in Chicago. Details will be shared soon." We're focusing on searching someone's plane for contraband. Think about all the money that was wasted just to do that one thing. And we could have been focusing on inventing things. How much more time will we waste destroying artists whose minimal problem is blown up and put in front of the whole world? No one's going to focus on the real fact that the FBI, they were actually going out of their way to search for Percocet pills. And he was scared that that's going to affect his whole career, what people are going to think about him. That's what they were worried. That's what he was worried about. I mean, that's what I would be worried about. My reputation. What are people going to think about me if they find this stuff out? Huh? Let me take them. I'll be fine. To hide from the FBI. And then just for this to happen. Well, I really hope that there's more people out there that are thinking along the same lines. Why would the FBI even care about something like that when they got way more other things to be worrying about? That's what they're worried about? Contraband on Juice WRLD's plane?
It's proof that I work out here. But I don't work out. I just sit around in the massage chairs. And I get my beauty time here. Home, sweet home.
I love you. I've been so bad.
Miles, and I say, hey, beautiful, beautiful, you're beautiful things you saw your face.
Is that how that looks to you?
It's more like
More like that right there. Gee whiz. Big time. High, low, balance, but I don't. I wish I could finally just find home. I'm drinking coffee at 3 a.m. playing battlegrounds and Overwatch. Volume up to 50 cause it gets too trippy if it's not. I can hear the fridge buzz, I can hear my thoughts clear. I can hear the room ring, I can hear who's not here. I let my little bro talk me into my
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss, see. I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python. Grab what I like real fast, stroke until I have everything I attack. Everything that I lack, everything that I want and I see, matter of fact. Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind you know I'll always manifest it.
Yes, she really did listen. Monthly, whoa. I've been taking my pain, wondering if I should change. It's my choice to. Oh shit, sorry. It's my choice. You're my noise today. I've been
single day. Looking for my dream, and I gotta say, this is sorta lame. I don't know how long I've been on this road. I've been searching. You guys don't understand. Do you forget the mission? Or is it just my mission? Do we have to repeat this? Success. Round success. We need to get to the castles in the sky. The castles, guys. They're fighting. We can't be fighting. Wake up every day. The same time. Meet. Philosophy. It's everywhere. Just not directed anymore. Implemented in people's lives.
Oh, never mind. I think you got it.
I got it.
Run.
Shall not do. I need my real glasses. And I know where to be found. All my real glasses are missing. All I got is these fake glasses. Show you what I'm talking about. There's nothing. There's no lenses in it. See? See, look. But don't worry, from now on, it's okay because the change has been fixed. Well, what about the past? Shouldn't that be rectified? You know, I mean, if it wasn't supposed to be that way and I've lost out on some finance. Way to live. You can be friendly and be yourself, and that's how people get to be when they're at church. To a degree. No one should be evil, but no one should take back their opinion. Love is powerful, and so is hate, but power comes from somewhere. Oh yes, we live in a perfect balance of staying and staying, letting the dark, unknowingly getting bigger. I've been chosen for this. I'm the mix of everything that is hated and loved, by no fault of anyone's, but for the reason of connection. To everyone who is feeling what I'm feeling, or can't be explained, I'm speaking at this very moment. Peaceful and progressing humanity. We need to find a way to reach this to every single one that you feel you can talk to and get through. Everyone has this. It's embedded in us. It's at the very core that makes us what we are. Look at this. She didn't have to go through what she went through. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No. God, no. She didn't have to. Why? Why? I bet you no one gives me one good